Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Cody here from Tipsy Rippers, and in today's video we're going to go ahead and install the Tnnt restoration exhaust tip in the block off plate. So a lot of people go with the Weller tune or the block off plate, the exhaust tip, but we decided that we wanted to support a small company. We also wanted to I really like the price point of this exhaust tip. So they're Canadian based. It's $99 Canadian. I think comes around $76, something like that. Compared to the Weller exhaust tip, which is $159 US. To me, this is a great price point for the exhaust tip. So it is a little bit different. The spark arrestor with it is not built into it. It is only 2-inch compared to 2.5-inch that the Weller has, but I think this is going to be a good bang for your buck. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and install the exhaust tip, the block off plate, and we'll kind of give you my first opinions. We're going to show you, or my first initial opinions, and then we'll go over the aftermath of it. We're going to go ahead and start the Rmax and show you the sound of it currently, and then we'll show you an after we get the exhaust tip and the block off plate. I'm going to show you everything in the box that you get. You are going to have to buy your own hardware. It wasn't included in the box. That's maybe something I'm going to request for them to do. That would be something beneficial, 100%. But let's go over the box. We'll start up the Rmax, show the before and after, and we'll also give you some specs real quick compared to the Weller. All right, let's go. Okay, so what you get in the box if you're going to get the exhaust, you get the spark arrestor here, and then you get the 2-inch exhaust stainless exhaust tip. So something I do like about this, I think you can get it in two different configurations. You can get it, so you can get two different configurations in this. You can get a 90 degree or 45 degree, and if you look here, I got the 90 degree, and then you get the spark arrestor. You can decide if you want to get it or not. Some people get this and then they'll cut the old one off, but we'll show you the spark arrestor and the exhaust tip on the factory one. It's very constricting, has to kind of funnel through and go back through, just come out. So this will help with those hot exhaust temps, and hopefully it'll sound a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll show you the rest. So also, you if you get the block off plate, which we'll kind of do this all in one video, but with the block off plate, you got the Tnnt block off plate, and then you got they include a plug. So they include a plug. No, they include a plug for your line, and it looks like it's 3D printed, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and start the Rmax, and then we'll go into the installation of taking off the exhaust tip, and then we'll work our way to the block off plate. So here we are. This is the sound of the factory OEM exhaust plate. Look at it, it's already rusted. I've only had it for a year. It was rusted within the first couple months, so don't know why they don't make stainless. Bolts, we're gonna swap out with stainless as well. But that's the sound of it. Let's give it a little rev. All right, so that's the sound of it beforehand. Okay, so the first step you're gonna do is go ahead and get yourself some WD-40 or some kind of penetrating oil, and you're gonna wanna go ahead and spray on the bolt. And if you can get in the inside behind that plate there, go ahead and do that. Let that sit for like 10-15 minutes, and then you're gonna go ahead and get your 10mm wrench. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camera so you can see this, but you're gonna want to go ahead and loosely break these going around, and you're going to slowly rotate them kind of sequentially or at the same time as, so they're pulling it. So you want to keep away from breaking these. So be very careful. If it starts to get too hard, spray some more WD-40 in there, and we'll kind of show like a short time lapse of me doing that. And the quicker you do this, the better, so they don't get seized up into your exhaust. I definitely recommend, you know, if you have a brand new Rmax, go ahead and switch out your tip already, because this thing is yeah, let's just like leave it there. But yeah, let's go ahead, do that real quick. Okay, so once you start feeling it tight, make sure to spray some more WD-40 or something in there. Like I said, kind of work around them. You do not want to break one of these in there. It is not going to be fun to try to get these out at all. So I'm kind of going around the exhaust and working them as slowly as possible. So go ahead and do that. Like I said, spray some more WD-40, work your way around it, and do that. All right, so I ended up actually breaking one and not the one I thought I was going to break, but here's the spark arrestor on this. So we're gonna have to see if I can get something on this bolt, or I might have to drill it out and take it out. So as you can see, these bolts are really rusted, so I'd recommend doing this sooner than later. Buy some new stainless bolts and get a high temp anti-seize. They do put some Loctite on there. It looks like blue Loctite. That does not help the factor here, but this one I literally barely got it out, and I could already feel that it snapped off. So it was not coming out of there regardless, but we're gonna have to drill it, and yeah, we'll go from there. This design is real weird. It's just like a mesh on the outside, so basically the airflow goes in through the middle and then it goes out through the back and then pushes in. I feel like that's a lot of restriction, so this new one is going to be a huge difference. All right, so once you get that off, there will be a gasket going around here. I'm going to keep mine on. I'm going to reuse it, but this is what it looks like. Looks like this. It'll probably stay on whenever you take off the exhaust tip. What you're going to do now is go ahead and put your spark arrestor and then your exhaust on. So we'll go ahead and show you that. Okay, so if you're going to get bolts for this, it is what I ended up getting. So the thread pitch is M6 by 1, and then the length I got in is in 12 millimeter, so it's about 3/4 of an inch, but that's the size I got. Stainless. Another recommendation I will say it is get some anti-seize, some high temp anti-seize, so whenever you're going to put this in, and if you ever want to take it out, it won't be that big of a deal. But if you look here, I got the gasket around the spark arrestor, and then I'm just going to go ahead and line it up on the exhaust tip, and we'll go ahead and get it installed. All right, so we got the exhaust tip installed, and we had to drill that one out and then retap it with a M6 by 1. If you need any tips on it, just leave it in the comments. I'll try to explain exactly what I did, but essentially I just stepped the bits up until I was a little bit under the size of the bolt, drilled it out, and then I bought a little tap set and just tapped it, and it worked out just fine. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next step, where we're going to install the Tnnt block off plate and the plug. So we got to go ahead and take this off. So there's just these clips here. You just got to turn those out, pop them off, and then you'll take this off. If you have the Yamaha Rmax4, if you have the 2, you have to lift the tailgate. It'll be under there, but for the 4, it's right here. So just go ahead and pop that off, and I'll show you the rest. So go ahead and get yourself a 5mm Allen key, and then you're just going to go ahead and take this plate off. Okay, so you go ahead and take that plate off, and then you're going to go ahead and stick the Tnnt plate on there, and put your Allen keys back, or Allen bolts back in there. And then you're going to go ahead and take your plug. Might have to put a little bit of grease on there, but you'll go ahead and put it right in there. Once you do that, should sit like that. I'm gonna pull the clamp back over it, so then it keeps the plug on there. Personally, and then you're just gonna tuck this somewhere so it's secure, and you're done with that. Okay, so that is the installation on the Tnnt block off plate and the exhaust tip. We're gonna go ahead and start the machine, see if it makes any differences on the cold start, and if it sounds a little bit different. I'm very curious at all. Without that huge spark arrestor constricting, I'm curious if it will sound a little different. But yeah, let's go ahead and start it and let's see. Start it. All right, this is what it sounds like with the exhaust tip on. Go ahead and hit the gas pedal, Banks. Hit the other pedal. Yeah, hit that one. Not hard, just gentle. That's what it sounds like. All right, so that's what it sounds like on. It actually has a little bit more rumble to it without that spark arrestor and that 2-inch pipe. Sounds pretty good, and it seems like the starting is a little bit better. So that is the end of the installation video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. That like I said, that's a Tnnt block off plate and exhaust tip. Prices are comparatively better than the Weller tip exhaust. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our merch at the bottom. And like always, stay tipsy.